Okay. I think we're back. Officially now. Just a few things here. Okay. Good. Everything appears to be operational. I saved already. What am I doing? Right. Okay, so, last time around, we, finished up the Sandcraw Forest. We, did a few of the doors. Learned a lot more about Shara's and Ina's past. And, we also learned a little bit about the Salt Pail. So, yeah, we actually covered quite a bit. But, today's work isn't done yet, because I'm gonna go and try and finish the chapter today. So, yeah. We've got one more destination to go to. And naturally, it's the Grimcell Fortress, where we practice our, anti-terrorism activities. Or at least we did back in the day. Looks a little different from that, viewpoint, but that might just be because we get to see it from that viewpoint. Whew. Now, this is one fancy-looking training facility. It's a real maze inside. I can still remember what a major pain it was getting through it to this day. There's even rooms which have no lighting whatsoever, and I'm sure you can imagine how dangerous those are. Can't wait to see what kind of traps we bump into inside then. Anyway, as far as I can tell, this should be our final ordeal on this plane. Let's get this done. Right. There's one downside to streaming multiple times in a day, and that's your, throat really starts to get tired after a while. So, I'll go as long as it can take me. Yeah, just make sure you, check places for your treasures, all that sort of stuff. Looks like the, layout's changed from the, tutorial. We're gonna need to hit different terminals with different key cards. The exploration path is gonna be a bit different, but it's pretty standard fare. Gotta say, I am liking Shara's new outfit, though. I think the short hair looks very good on her. But what doesn't look good on her is her current orbment setup. We need to fix that. Evade 4 is fine, but Sleep could just be Shield 5. Rather than speccing Shara to be a caster, which she does do very well, I'm actually gonna focus more on her speed, make her more of like a physical-oriented character. With EP and stuff is like a pinch option rather than a as a focus. And yeah, just some minor earth spells for protection. Yeah, wind types aren't very good for casting, despite her lines being spec'd towards it. It's just, you know, she has other strengths as well. Namely, her Heaven's Kiss art is very much worthwhile for actually dealing with shit. So we need to get power to Terminal B to open up this path. So we're kind of hooped there. All we can do is keep following the path. And there are a few beasts around here, of course. But if we can avoid them all, the better. This brings power to the fortress. Which should mean we can get this one open. Excellent. Opens the gate. And this ID card should get us through the next terminal. If I don't run into fights first. Oh, dang. Olivia didn't one-shot it.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh well, he's not set up for powerful attacks anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's a caster. And casters cast spells. Something wrong, Shara? You could say that, yeah. The layout of this building seems to be pretty different to how it was when I was last here. Really? Yeah, the placement of the rooms and the corridors? Everything. It's possible that it was remodeled after I used it, though. Well, the sealed area's layout was completely different from the real ones, too. It wouldn't be the first time this has happened. Probably something our foes did intentionally, too. Exactly. We'll have to be very careful. Now, Joshua, why are you sounding so gruff? Okay, so we can turn this on and off, apparently. Naturally, we're going to need to keep it on if we want to proceed. That's a weapon for Kevin. That's nice. Ooh, this guy's beefy. Not that it matters, but that guy was beefy. Anyway, I assume the switches here kind of just stay on or stay one color depending on where you're at. So, got the green ones open now, so I guess I'm going here. Yep, they stay the same color no matter which ones you flick, which is good to know. Whoopsie poopsie. Dang, didn't even damage me. Okay. Suit yourself.
Oh, are we done already?
Alright. I miss having my cloak quartz on Rias. Really need to get that back. Alright, so leave this red. I need an ID card to get in here, so this is actually useless to me.
Oh, are we done already?
Alright, now I'm kind of confused to what I'm doing here.
All yours. Take that. All yours.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that twice.
Enjoy the show.
Hey man, how's it going? This is the second part to tonight's episodes. We cleared the forest and a couple of whatchamacallits. You know. The doors. That's it, the doors. It's been a while for me, yeah. Okay, so that path opens up there if I do the green ones. It also gives me access here, so I can move around a bit easier. I got a switch there too, which helps. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna follow the path around. Grab the ID card. And yeah, now I'm gonna finish up chapter 4 here, hopefully. I imagine I'll get it done. This area doesn't look too complicated. So far, I still think this game should have been a visual novel. A lot of the doors and stuff kind of like take you out of the game as it is. It still has some interesting additions and stuff, which I do enjoy. But yeah, I feel like this game was could have just been like a really long visual novel. The combat doesn't seem like it's necessary. The lack of having like a town map or anything is a bit annoying. I mean, obviously you've got the cube and you warp around and stuff. But it's like, yeah, this feels like, you know, they wanted to tell a lot of different stories, but everything's so disconnected. It's, so it's hard to really feel that sense of cohesion, rather than, you know, something the other games had where it's like, you know, you do feel like you're getting stronger as you're encountering different people and seeing different sides of the story. This is just, you know, you have weird dungeon crawling stuff sometimes. And I'm getting lost all of a sudden.
99.
Alright, so I need to flip this switch. Now I can go this way. Yeah, this game would have just been fine if it was like, you know, Kevin's freaking romp into Phantasma. You had like a visual novel setting, and you had like doors and stuff being like choices to choose where to go. Like, oh, Scheherazade joined your party. Do you want to see her backstory? Yeah, sure, why not? A lot of things are very like disjointed in this game. I can understand what they were trying to do and trying to set up, but it feels like disparate and strange. Alright, I'm in apparently some dark shit. And I can't see what I ran into, so I guess I just have to run away. That's annoying. You know what? I have night goggles from my New Game Plus file. I guess that will help. I also have these night goggles. That also helps.
Enjoy the show.
Luckily, it's not too bad. It's just, you know, seeing the enemy seems to be the real challenge here. Alright, and we found the power switch, so we finally have power in this area. Alright. Oh no, I'm just getting lost. Yeah, this is where I need to go. There's another dark area here, so gotta find the power switch. Hopefully it's somewhere around here. Ugh, tunnel boxes. Jeez. Alright. There it is. Alright. And it looks like my escape route is over there. That should be the end of the night goggles, so I can put something else back on here. Oh god. Geyser traps. They're really throwing geyser traps at me. Come on. I mean, at the very least, this dungeon is, you know, a dungeon. And it's visually interesting. It's just, you know, very strange that these things just kind of appear out of nowhere like that. These things also have, like, a wider spread than the hot spring ones did. So that's kind of annoying. Since apparently that kicked my ass a little bit, let's heal up. I think that's my way out, which is nice, but I want to get the treasure chest in this area first.
That's that. Let's move out.
Yeah, the Silver Earring Plus. Alright. So here's our last stone monument for the area, which means we're about to head towards a boss. So make your save just in case, and let's see what we run into here. Oh, it's Agate! And here I was thinking we'd get Estelle. Nope. Agate! Well, this looks like it's gonna be a fight to remember. He looks even more wild and untamed than even my dreams. Very nice. This fight isn't gonna be the easiest, but it's not anything we can't handle. Let's do this, guys! Right. Okay, let's see what Shadow Agate has for, Ooh, stealing. They introduced stealing in this game? That's weird. Why would they do that? I don't know. Also, I don't care.
Let's end this.
Just gonna slowly whittle them down. Ooh. These guys move. Hoping to get them all in one nice little fun shape box. Not so much. Alright, let's take out his last buddy here. And now he can do as he pleases, which is die. He's just gonna be dying. And there we go.
Enjoy the show.
We are the best at solving problems. We found ourselves a sealing stone. Good job, us. Whew. Well, that's that. I love Vadios, though. He's a damn tank. He certainly is. But I wouldn't expect anything less. Still, now we should be able to have him fighting on our side. I'm sure Tita will be over the moon to hear about this. We should head back and let her know. But last thing, there's also a store door here. Let's see what we need. Food is the basis of all. Man can only tread the right path with food in his stomach. Only when you have committed 20 kinds of food to memory shall this door open. Alright, well, I have 20 kinds of food. I guess I'm gonna go check this out before getting agate. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Why don't you guys try becoming bracers? Those words were all it took to set the wheels in motion. The three young men Estelle had spoken to, Dean, Rice, and Rocco, were the leaders of a group of delinquents who spent most of their time in a warehouse district of Rouen. In light of the unprecedented chaos that swept over Liberl, they soon began re-examining themselves and their lives. And after much thought, they agreed that the path of a bracer, a protector of the land's peace and its people's safety, may be the best road forward for them. That's not to say, however, that they didn't have any ulterior motives. No. They did think it would also give them the opportunity to be trained directly by the Guild's Karna. With this hope in their hearts, they made their way to the Rouen Bracer Guild, and expressed interest in joining. But the Guild's crafty receptionist Jean had other ideas swirling in his brain, and unfortunately for them, they were to receive their training from their longtime sworn enemy and former Raven group leader, Agate Crossner. Their grueling training began in earnest under his strict guidance. After roughly 3 months of pure hell, the end was finally in sight. Only today's final examination remained. God damn it, Agate. I will say, though, I really do like the random story bits. I mean, it's a Trails game. Usually will. When I found out we were doing our final exam outside Rouen, I was so excited. Didn't think it was going to be a place like this. Same here. Who'd have figured we'd end up dragged out to a cabin in the middle of this misty-ass swamp hole? Have any of us ever even been outside of Rouen before? Why did our first taste of fresh air have to be somewhere so weird? It's not like we're here on vacation. We're here because it's part of our training. Can't expect to be taken to a theme park or something. I guess. Wow, that's so grown up of you. Heh. Glad one of you's got his head screwed on. I thought I was gonna have to give you guys a lecture on why you're here. Maybe I can spare myself the boring crap after all. Anyway, that's enough shooting the shit here. Sorry. Always gotta talk down to us. As you know, this final exam is what determines whether you pass your training or not. It all hinges on this. Pass, and you're all junior bracers. Fail, and you ain't. Either way, let me say this. I'm impressed you made it this far without dropping out. I wasn't sure you had it in you, but you sure as hell proved me wrong. Did he just praise us? What's gone into him? I think I'm gonna be sick. What kind of heartless monster do you guys think I am? Just hurry up and spill the details. I'm getting sick of standing around here. I want to get started. That shows balls. Good. Alright, let's get down to it then. Your task's simple enough. You're gonna make your way through a cave full of monsters. Get to the end, and you pass. A cave? I thought our exam was gonna be in this valley. We gotta go somewhere else now? Quit whining. It's not far from here. It'll be harder than it sounds, but if you get to the end in one piece, you get your badges. I'm not giving you a strict time limit, but the longer you take, the longer you keep me waiting, so don't push your luck. That's it. Any questions? Sounds easy. All we have to do is go for a walk while beating up some monsters. This exam was made for us. It should be kind of fun. That's a note of the questions, I guess. Well, Wemler, I'll be counting on you to back them up for me. Well, if you insist. You're sure they're up for this, though? It'll be fine, trust me. Okay, let's get our butts over to that cave. This here's the entrance. Never would have thought there was a cave way out here. Heh, so this is the place that's gonna determine our futures, huh? Sure hidden well enough. Well, you already know what you're doing. I'll be waiting for you at the end. Just give it your best shot. I'll be here backing you up if you need it. If things get too dicey and you need a break or something to eat, come to me. Sounds like an easy enough job for you, as if we'll even need to come back here. Yeah, we'll breeze through this thing in no time. Alright then. I'm ready if you guys are. Time to get to work. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey guys. I'm the Ravens, and for some reason I have a cat tail. We all have stun rods, enhanced leather, and reinforced boots. Oh god. Yeah. I'm gonna make a new save. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Do. I'm pulling out a map because that's what I do. I like to know where I'm going. You know as well as I do, making it through this cave isn't going to be the main event. It's him we're dealing with here. He'll be waiting for us at the end to challenge us to a fight. I guarantee it. You think so too, huh? Well, going by all our training so far, it's a pretty safe guess. That's how every other exercise has ended. I wonder how we're going to be able to do against him this time. I feel like we've gotten pretty strong. We might have a chance, but who knows? Either way, this is a good chance to get back at him for having to put up with his crap all the time. Let's get going and give him hell. Yeah, right there with you. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get consistent voices for these three. I can't adjust my orbits anyway. Looks like all these fights are scripted too. That's one ugly monster. Might look that way, but I bet it's small fry. Probably just to scare predators off. Weaker something is, the meaner it's gotta look. You think? That description kinda sounds like it fits us, too. I think it noticed us. Time to make a wish it hadn't. Oh god. Oh god. Really? Oh god. What the hell is this crap? This can't possibly be right. Oh, Rise is dead. Good job. Good job. Good job, guys. Holy friggin' dicks. Oh. Oh my god. I hate this. What the? I thought we were stronger than this. It's not that we're weak. That monster was just that strong. Agate sure didn't say anything about this. Why do you have to go and choose here? So much for your theory, Rocco. That monster didn't just look strong, it was strong. You call that strong? You gotta be kidding me. What? What do you mean? Trying to act like it's no big deal isn't gonna impress us, you know. We could see you struggling the whole time. Maybe you need your eyes checked then. Anyway, who cares how tough it was? Let's get moving. We got work to do. But wait a second. What's up with him? And by let's get going, let's head back and, you know, recover, because Jesus fucking Christ, that's not fair. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so if I'm going to head back to heal and stuff, I'm going to eat his food first. Because there's a chance you can get your CP up. And getting your CP up is pretty good. However, oh my god. I'm gonna try to avoid fights. That seems like the way to go. Well, that one shouldn't be too tough. Yeah, we've seen those things near Ruan. Let's hop to it. Ugh. So once again, we're gonna shake it down. Make it so it does a bit less damage, or so we do way more damage to it. Anyway, our team's pretty fragile, so I want to avoid fights as best I can. But yeah, hell of a lot stronger than the ones near Ruan, though. Looks like we're gonna have to accept that all the monsters in here are tougher than the ones we know. Ugh, why am I struggling against these guys? They should be nothing. Damn it! Damn it! Hey, calm down, Rocco. We might be struggling, but it's not like we can't take them. As long as we take things slow and rest after every fight, we got this. Rest after every battle? We need to take a break after every loser of a monster like that. How are we ever gonna catch up to that asshole? Is this really the time to think about that? Next one's gonna be a breeze. It is. Hey, Rocco! He's starting to let his temper get the better of him. Alright, where the barnacles am I? I don't know where I am, and I don't care. No, I completely lost the plot and I was facing the wrong way. Ha ha ha. Alright. So yeah, point the map facing south so I can actually guess where I'm going. Whoa. Right. I'm trying to avoid fights, but obviously that's not easy. This thing can still take me out in 2 hits, like a total jerk. Luckily, they're nice enough to leave us some healing items. Like I have said, I would like to get out of here without getting into too many fights, but obviously that's not possible all the time. There's also some accessories. Woo, accessories. Oh god, this is gonna be a real pain in the ass, isn't it? Why did I go into this door first? Luckily, they're all one at a time kind of things, so... Oof. 900 damage to everyone isn't quite what I wanted to do. Bolden will restore anyone to full health at least. Yeah, I bet that wraps things up. Ugh, this is unpleasant. There's no way we'll struggle against this guy. No, we're probably gonna be struggling against this guy. Yep, they just froze us. Ah. Stop freezing my party. God, this is annoying. Holy shit. That's that. Yeah, that one ended up being tough too, but nothing we couldn't handle. Only there was 3 of me. Huh? You say something? Couldn't you hear me? I meant what I said. Only there are 3 of me. Instead of just me and you two jokes, I've been done by now. You say so, man. Well, unfortunately for you, this is the group we've got, and we're gonna have to stick with it. Keep your shit talking to yourself, alright? Huh. Just don't drag me down. What's gotten into him? Seriously. Ah. Well, I can't shake them down either, so it's actually pointless to do so. Good to know. Holy fuck balls. Call the Amber Alert. Holy beans, this is just annoying. Holy crap, I hate this. I hate this door. This door is bugging me. This ain't the time to be chillin' is right. Ah, man. Right, so I want to head in here first, actually. The reason for that's to grab a couple of treasure chests in here. And then I have to deal with this thing. Because of course I do. Well, he's gonna fire off his art, so I'm just gonna get out of the way. Alright, there should be one more treasure chest in here. Trying to avoid these things, but not making it easy. Okay, lighter. Good. Immunity to freeze, that's exactly what I need. Oh my god, I can't see these guys. Jesus Christ. Whatever. We're gonna get through this. It might take us a while, but we're gonna get through this. Alright. Ah! This is fair. This is fair and fun, guys. Aren't you just having a blast? Luckily for us, we get to use the Raven's cheap tactics. Otherwise, this would be even worse than it already is. And it's already pretty bad. Just hoping they don't throw too many fights at us, because it's not like we can avoid them, despite my best efforts. Alright, can you hit him? Oh my god, really? Fuck. Being very sneaky, or trying to be very sneaky. I don't know how well it's working, but I am trying my best. That should be all the treasures on this map, so let's head south and out of here, hopefully. Nope, got another thing to fight. Lucky us. Lucky us. Why is there a frozen rock in the middle of the path? I don't know, it doesn't look like anything special. That's a weird place for one to be. What's your damage? Don't wander over to random crap when you don't know what it is! Whoa, it's moving! Maybe that warning was a little too late. Right. So, as far as I know, this is immune to... Yeah, he's immune to debuffs and such, so all you can really do is wail on him. Keep your health up. And try not to die. That's the strategy we're going with. Trying not to die. Alright. Ooh, that scared the heck out of me. No doubt. Who would have thought a rock would turn into a monster? Well, maybe you wouldn't have been scared if you hadn't been such a dumbass. What was I just saying about dragging me down? Sorry, man. For the love of Adios. Goes for you too, Dean. You ever gonna grow out of being such a damn coward? At this rate, we're not even gonna be able to get through here by sundown. Maybe it's time I cut the dead weight and went all by myself. Then go. What was that? You heard me. If you're that determined to go by yourself, be my guest. You're the tough one here, right? You can handle everything in here by yourself, right? Why would you want a bunch of weaklings like us around? Get moving, tough guy. Try saying that again. Besides, the only reason we're here in this cave right now is because you thought this was a good idea. I'm sick of it. And I sure as don't want to be told I'm being get in the way by some guy who forced me into this crap. Come on, Rise, we're out of here. Yeah, I'm good with that. I know when I'm not needed. No point in hanging around after being told I'm dead weight. That's how it's gonna be, huh? See you never. Doesn't he ever get tired of keeping that act up 24/7? Who cares? He's on his own now. Yeah, we don't have Rocco anymore. But we still need to proceed onward. Ideally. He can go get himself killed for all I care. We're going home. Ah. I think Rocco's still alright. He might be pretty strong, but the monsters in here are, like, way stronger than any one of us. Who cares? He was the one who said he wanted to go ahead on his own. He made his bed. Let him lie in it. Haven't seen one like this before. What is this creepy thing? It's an octobone. Luckily you can shake it down. It still hits like a goddamn truck though. Oh, it faints. Joy. Man, that was nasty. And Rocco's walking alone in a place crawling with monsters just like that. Hey, Dean. I feel like this really ain't the time for us to be fighting each other and trying to act big. Hey, Rise? Yeah? Have you ever seen Rocco show any sign of weakness before? Ever? Well, now that you mention it, no. Same here. He might be pretending he's strong all the time, but he never lets any sign of weakness slip or whines like we do. He's always the one who's pushing us and trying to make us better ourselves. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, if it wasn't for him, we really wouldn't be here. We'd still be loitering around back in Ruan forever, probably. We can let all the dead weight stuff slide this once. Maybe he pisses me off sometimes, but I ain't about to turn my back on him when he's always had ours. Damn straight. Okay, so now we can proceed. Again, I'm trying to avoid fights, because I don't want to die. We are, at the very least, getting a little close to the end here. Again, I just want to be careful, avoid enemies and such as I go. Make sure I don't neglect any treasures. And we're coming up to the end here. Yo, Dean, that looks like him. You see him? What's that idiot doing? Ugh, damn it. I can't move. Looks like this is the end of the line for me. Rocco! This ain't good, he's frozen. Can you handle it, Rise? Sure thing. Ah! I can move. Heh, you're a real sorry sight, man. Sorry for keeping you waiting. The hell are you guys doing here? Thought you bailed. More like we came to bail you out. We can talk later. We got a fight on our hands. Ugh, fine. Right, I guess we're fighting the King Cryon this time. Or Master Cryon. I'm pretty sure this guy's immune to status effects too. Let's find out. It is. Lucky us. So all I can really do is wail on it. Hopefully it just casts Diamond Dust in areas where we aren't are. Yeah, we're just gonna keep this pattern going until it dies. Fortunately, it summons allies, which makes this a hell of a lot more annoying than it needs to be. Especially since they seem to be freezing on contact rather than having a % chance of pulling it off. Alright, that's one down. Come the fuck on! Seriously! Give me a turn! Can't even Soul Infusion. Alright, hit this guy then. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Again, just annoying fights. We're up to level 49 at least. Good thing we made it in time. Seriously, you really bit off more than you could chew this time, Rocky. What are you two doing here? Why'd you come after me? Even without you guys, I could have handled that just... No, you couldn't, you dumbass! What was that? For once in your life, stop being so stubborn. If you hadn't come when you did, you would have been dead. You know it, too. You just don't want to say it. What was that? Nah, I guess I haven't got the right to be getting all angry. Sorry, man. I shouldn't have told you to go on alone like you did. I might have said earlier that I was only trying to become a bracer because you pushed us into it. But I swear that's not the only reason. There's no way I could have made it through all that insane training we got put through and not quit part way if that were the only reason. I would have thrown in the towel a long time ago if I wasn't serious about this. What he said. I'm just as serious about this as you are, you know. I know you're in a rush to try and be as tough as Agate and everything, and I can't blame you. But whether it's how you want things or not, the three of us are in this together. It wouldn't hurt to rely on us at least a little, would it? Heh. Alright, you got me. I ain't no dumbass, Dean. I know my limits. You're probably right. It's just in so much of a rush to try and narrow the gap between us that I lost sight of myself. Rocco? That last fight was enough to open my eyes. I'm not up for the task of getting through this place alone. I know now that I need you guys with me every step of the way. So, sorry. Would you two let me stick with you again? Heh, come on, really? As if you even need to ask. Thanks. What's gone into you two? Anyone look and you two are and think smooching and wedding bells are in your future. You made up, so make with the kiss and... Oh, shove it up your ass. Besides, you still owe me an apology. Huh? For what? Someone's frozen. You're supposed to use an item on them or something. You know, like a Curia bomb. Were you trying to kill me? Hey, it did the trick, right? Ugh, I guess. Maybe I do owe you one. Thanks. What's gotten into you? Wait, am I the one you want to smooch? In your dreams. Kidding. Well, anyway, let's get going. You got it. Okay, we're almost done with this. As cute and touching as these scenes are, these guys are dumbasses and I hate them. Anyway, don't head to that door immediately. Instead, you want to head over to this one. And why do you want to do that, you ask? Items, of course. A Tira Bomb, a Zerum Powder, and a Reviving Bomb. Now that we've got these treasures out of the way, no more monsters are standing in our way. Our CP is actually looking very good. It's time to fight Agate. To the surprise of absolutely no one. Whoa, this is way more roomy than the other caves we've been in. You think this is the end of the line? Sure looks that way. I don't see anything here, though. Or anyone. Maybe we hadn't finished exploring. Nah, you're done. Nice work, guys. What? Where'd you come from? You were tailing us the whole time, weren't you? Bingo. I've seen everything that happened on the way here. Figured you wouldn't find it easy. I wasn't expecting you all to split up partway through. That was your fault for picking this place. We wouldn't have split up if you picked somewhere less complicated. Heh, that's why I picked this place, numbnuts. I wanted to see how you react when you found yourselves in a complex situation. And I got exactly what I wanted out of it. Huh. Yeah, I can buy that. Thanks a lot. You guys are already squared away in battle. I'll give you that. On that front, you're already way ahead of your average junior bracer. Really? You really think so? But that's only in terms of strength. Unfortunately, you need more than that to become a good bracer, junior or senior. What I saw today really helped me make up my mind on whether you're cut out for this line of work. Good for you. I still don't have enough to go on to make the final call, though. If you want to prove to me you got what it takes, then you're gonna have to prove it to my heavy blade first. How did I know this was how it was gonna go? Duh, because it was obvious. You want to see what we got? And we'd be happy to show you. Come at me. Alright. Agate hits hard, but this isn't anything we haven't dealt with before. Let's shake him down. Luckily, he's not immune to this shit, so we're gonna want to hit him with everything we got. Let's see what this does. That's actually a decent amount of damage. It's kind of like your S-Break, but, not quite. Not quite. Okay. So, let's just keep the damage up. That's not keeping the damage up. Don't want to get too split up as we're doing this either. Yeah, Dean here is looking like he needs some healing. Oh shit, he fast though. He fast though. Oh shit. Oh, penis. Oh crap. Gotta shake him down again. Rise, you're up. Better to play it safe than play it dangerous. Agate's obviously holding back, because otherwise, you know, we'd be well and out of this fight before this. Shake him down. Okay. If you would. Good job, guys. We did it. We even got 9,999 experience. And gained 9 levels. Thanks for being such a good experience, Sponge Agate. We did it? No joke. We seriously beat him? No way. Well, I'm impressed. Yeah. Of course it was too good to be true. Figures. Don't get getting too down in the dumps. You managed to get one over me. You should still feel proud of yourselves. Anyway, now I'm confident I got a good handle on what you're capable of. So let me break down how you did. Now? You're gonna tell us our exam results then. Here it comes. First up, Dean. I'm first. As a plus, your judgment ain't anything to sniff at. On the other hand, you have a tendency to play it safe even when you don't have to. You're next, Rise. Lay it on me! Your forte is your intuition. In that department, there's solid potential. As for negatives go, it's hard to overlook how careless you can be when a situation calls for critical thinking. Finally, there's you, Rocco. I give you credit for your determination and unrelenting drive to get the job done. But I really can't praise your inability to make calm, rational decisions. Stick those two qualities together, and you're a walking accident waiting to happen on your own. So, as I'm sure you can already tell, The three of you just aren't there yet. You're all missing something before I can call you ready. Watching y'all work, I was on tenterhooks the whole time. I hate to admit it, but he's probably right. I guess we're done then. That's just if I rate the three of you as individuals. If I rate you as a team, then my verdict becomes a little different. Huh? Wait. What? Watching you take on that last monster on the way here was when I was finally able to stake my confidence in you. Individually, none of you meet the mark. But slap the three of you together, and you just about squeeze over the line. And that's why I'm going to give you a passing grade. On one condition. We passed? What's the condition? You can be bracers. But you can only accept jobs as a group of 3, not individually. Not until you become senior bracers, anyway. We'll see where you stand then. I'll be passing the news on to John. Sorry. I'll be passing the news on to Jean, so once that's done and over with, he can throw all the work you can handle your way. Together. That's right. I want you to build up experience working together as a group. Work on each of your own weaknesses. Then, by the time you hit senior level, you'll hopefully be ready to take on the kind of solo work that you can't do now. Huh. I see. I can't help but feeling lame for only getting a conditional pass. Sure, but it beats flunking out completely. Exactly. Well, I'll be expecting a lot of improvement from you guys. By the way, you planning on sticking to stun rods as your main weapons? I'll buy you all new ones from the weapon shop over in Pose in honor of you passing. Just a little something from me. You're gonna buy us something? That's awesome! I think I'm gonna be sick. For crying out loud, my rep with you guys is even worse than I thought. I'm not some kind of evil monster that feeds off of pain and suffering, you know? Could have fooled me. He might be right, though. I mean, he's always nice to that little girl. He's gotta have a soft spot hidden in there somewhere. What was her name? Tita? You want to run that by me again? Crap, why do you have to go and bring that up? Oops. So that's how you guys want to play this, huh? I should have known being nice wasn't going to get me anywhere. I had to frickin' go, Race. No more messing around. Your asses are going to be running your way back to the entrance. Anyone who falls behind any more than I'm willing to allow gets my blade chucked in the back of their head. Alright, you're the one with most stamina here, Rocco. You gotta lead the way so he doesn't catch up with us. That was the plan all along. Saucing right to the very end, huh? Less talking, more running. Yes, sir. Yep, don't mention Tita in Agit's presence. Side story. Training Agit style finished. And we get the Super Gladiator headband. And 100 whole Mira. So yeah, you don't actually need Agate for that star door. For some reason I thought you did. But when it said, hey, open the door, I was like, yeah, I'll open the door. Alright, let's head back to the main area here. Ooh. And with Agate back, our last little bit opens here. Whatever is happening at the main area, who knows? But we'll find out eventually. Yay! Looks like you got your wish. You wouldn't find hair that red on anyone else. Ugh, the hell's going on? Hey, Dan, what just happened? Huh? Agate? What are you doing here, Tita? I thought you were busy fixing up dinner. Wait a sec. Where is Dan anyway? I thought I just got off the airliner and bumped into him. Now you're here and he's not. What's going on here? Aw. Hey! Hurry up and fill me in! I'm so happy you're okay. I'm so happy. Of course I'm okay. We only just saw each other. Since Short Stuff here started turning on the waterworks, you up for filling me in on what's going on instead, Joshua? Wait. Hold up. I didn't even know you were back in Liberl. Why's the priest here? It's a long story. A really long story. Just in case you hadn't noticed, the rest of us are here too, you know? Good to see you again, my friend. It certainly is. I still wish we could trade places, though. What I wouldn't give for Tita to be all over me like that. He's truly the most fortunate man on the continent. Will you shut your traps? There's some really big misunderstandings going on here, and I don't like it one bit. I'm sorry, Agate. I was just so happy that I couldn't help myself. Now all we need to do is save Estelle, and the whole group's back together again. Huh, Estelle. Seriously, how many damn times do I gotta ask before one of you coughs up an explanation? This ain't another one of Erica's murderous traps, is it? She must really have it in for you if that's your first guess. Sounds like quite a lot's happened since your parents came back, Tita. You could say that. Aw. Alright, got it. I'll be honest, this whole thing doesn't feel quite real. But I can't see anything you say changing that. So I'm in. Let's get to work. What? That was quick. You sure you don't want to ask anything? We'll try and answer as best we can if you got any burning questions to ask. Nah, I got a good idea of what the situation's like from your last explanation. As for the rest, I figure it's just easier to see things for myself. Anything I need after that, I'll ask someone. Besides, it just doesn't feel right having all these people gathered and no Estelle. So let's go find her and put that right, okay? Okay. Thanks for helping us out. What are you thanking me for? Looking after younger braces is part of the job. It goes for you, too. How's it been for you these days, anyway? Feel like you gotten any stronger through that journey of yours? I'd like to think so. If you ask me, Estelle's changed more than I have, though. She's shaped up to be a real reliable bracer these days. Whatever guild we go to, they seem to end up needing her for this and that. No shit. Taking after her old man, huh? Still, I'm amazed at how quickly you accepted this was reality, and not a dream or illusion of some kind. Did you not consider those possibilities? Well, sure, but... I think I have our answer. The warmth of Tita's embrace, coupled with her unique juvenile scent, were just too real to leave room for doubt in his heart. Not to worry, I understand completely. What? I see. I kinda get what he means. Whoa there! You guys aren't buying his stock, are you? Now, there's no need to get so flustered, or try and deny it. No one's judging you here. Couples come in all shapes and sizes. Your age gap's just a little bigger than the average one, that's all. In fact, the age gap's what makes it all so cute. You're so close, and that's what separates you just enough to make your relationship that much more sweet, yet thrilling to watch unfold. When you put it like that, yeah, I can see the appeal. So, show of hands. Which one of you assholes wants my sword in their face first? You wouldn't think we were in a perilous situation looking at them, would you? This is just our way, really. Forget it. Can we just get to work? Actually, wait. Didn't you say you have another companion? The sister. Where'd she go, anyway? Oh. Sorry. She's over in the library area at the moment, but she's, not part of the group right now. Her name's Rias, right? I stopped to talk with her a while ago, and I couldn't believe how adorable she was. I wish we could have talked more. I stayed and spoke with her for a short while, too. She has such a unique aura about her. She didn't seem very cheerful, though, so it was mostly me doing the talking. Kevin, are you sure you don't want to go and sit with her for a while? I can handle leading the group if you want. Thanks for the offer, Joshua. That's probably not the best idea. I seem to be best at handling the cube, for one thing. Then there's a pretty good chance we'll run into more devils, and then you're gonna want my help, so I think I'm better staying in the field. Still, it's alright. She'll cheer up on her own eventually. She's not a kid anymore. Anyway, I think we better get going. It's not like we have all the time in the world. Well, if you're sure, in that case, maybe I should stay behind and gently pry open the door to her heart. I'm sure my loot will be the perfect tool for the job. Well, someone's a perfect tool, alright. Just stop. You're never gonna grow up, are you? Oh dear, I think he's the most mature out of all of us. And we have 12 whole party members now. There's a spot for Rias, and there's a spot for Estelle on the bottom there. But, we have room for 2 more after that. Potentially. In any case, it's Agate's time to shine, right? So he's gonna be in our party.
Oh, okay.
And we might as well bring, Shortstop along with us. We'll go ahead and ride with this team. It looks like Zin's drinking by himself. Alright, before I do anything else, let's check Agate's slots here. He just has a few that need some upgrading. So we can take care of that pretty quickly here. I guess this is his ultimate weapon. Can't believe you have to have his dexterity dropped all the way to 19. That's crazy. Looks like a hit quartz is going to be part of the work here. Ooh, dex minus 50. Do they not want me ever landing a hit? No, that can't be right. Let's take the Gargan armor. Put that on. Sure, whatever. What do we got here? Vary stats up. -1 prevents petrifying death blows. Sure. And sure, why not? Super Gladiator headband. We'll go with that. As for the quartz, 1 more ruby gem, why not? This is going to become a hit quartz. Naturally, he's not going to be needing his actually. This is where we want to put the shield, I believe. And sure, movement seems fine. Do I not have a seal too or anything? I guess not. Let's see what I can synthesize. It's been a while. Nope. Up to attack 4 and then seal 2. Not really. Not really the ticket, I gotta say. This needs to be action. I mean, ingenuity is just worthless on him, so yeah, I guess it's just gonna be basic seal. Is Carnage. Yeah, I'd rather have the plus 20, minus 20 defense like that. I think that's fine. You know what? Sure. We'll try using this. We'll try using this setup, see how that goes for us. Anyway, we, I think this lets us access something else as well. I think if you bring Agate to the Moon Door 1, you get the second part to this. But, I just want to see how we're doing for time before doing anything, sorry. Yeah, sure. We can do that later. But, for now, I think we're gonna head to the, main area. Do this last bit of story. Oops, crap. Wrong one. Wrong one. Alright. So we're over here, and something's changed. Hold on. That light wasn't on when we were last here. It's dark outside now, too. Yeah, it's night here now, just like how the time of day changed on the second plane. And I wager the time of day isn't the only thing that's changed here. Let's see if we can find anything else. Got it. So, just head to the warp. I want to be like, oh yeah, let's take a peek around, look at everything. Nah, man. Head to the warp. Rather, the new one that's formed over here. Look over there. That must be the warp to the next plane. Still, it's hard to believe that this is the same spot where we saw that beautiful scenery earlier. Heh. Pretty covering's finally off to show us what's underneath, huh? Nothing else. You're not ever gonna get bored around here. You think we should proceed onward? I'd say so. Might as well at least get a look at what we're going to be facing on the next... Gah. But not before we deal with this first. Ooh. Ooh, that's a big boy. What the hell is that? What? It's another of the 77 devils. The other gatekeeper of Gehenna, feared for its dark incantations and frightful magic. Astarte of the Abyss. What? Is this Wise Man's evil eye? It's gotta be from the curse this was based on. A far more powerful version that binds space itself. Damn it! I can't move a muscle. If we can't break out of this, we're finished. Don't think I've got a choice here. Be gone, foul, blasphemous beast. Rias? Thank goodness. I was worried I might not make it in time. Leave the devil to me, and I'll take care of it in no time. Oh, damn, girl. Kick some ass. Whoa! Not bad. She's not letting the Gralsritter name down, that's for sure. Don't push your luck, Rias. You know as well as I do, that's not an opponent you can take out on your own. I know, but I'm a squire of the Gralsritter. I have to at least try. I've got a lot of things I want to say to you. But right now, what I want to do most of all is protect you. Just like you and Rufina protected me. Shit. No. Ah! Rias! No! Rias! Ugh. Ugh. Huh? Kevin? Kevin can now use the S-Craft, Spear of Loa. Spear of Loa says Kevin's S-Break. I may have cheated and got this already, but, heh. Sure wasn't expecting to end up having to use this in here. This is just a formality for a worthless devil like you. But I hereby acknowledge you as a heretic to be hunted. Your chances to repent or beg for the goddess's forgiveness have long passed. May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with sorrow. Become dust, and vanish into the void of ignorance. Well, no, that's silly. Let's see what he's got. 2 buddies, an exiler, and something else. Not immune to attack delay. Or is immune to attack delay, rather.
Come on, everyone.
Alright.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as knowledge, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
Let's get rid of his chaff, anyway. And now he's gonna charge up some moves. So let's see if we can cause him some problems. Like this. Turns out all we needed was a girl and a robot. This fight's a lot more intimidating on base game. But otherwise... Not so much. Kevin? Kevin. Receive Sealing Stone. Oh. Huh. Well, at least it gave us something to justify the trouble. Ha-ha. Well done, Kevin Graham. You again. Your next destination is the Path of Beasts. Devour the new offering presented to you, and display your seal once more. Then shall the flames of Gehenna burn ever fiercer, and my kingdom draw closer to its true completion. You didn't perform as well as I'd hoped, but my words still came true, did they not? Just who are you? I think it's about time you take that lame-looking mask off and showed us your face, don't you? If that is what you wish, I would be happy to oblige. But ask yourself this. Is that truly what you desire? What? You have but to say the word, and the deed shall be done. Well, what's it to be? Do you wish to see my face? Kevin? That's enough, Lord of Phantasma. Stop trying to mess with Kevin's head with your cryptic nonsense. I am doing no such thing. If he doesn't understand my words, that is because he chooses not to by himself. Regardless, the time has come for the child of the sun to return to you. And with that, you will finally have sufficient pieces for me to prepare some more advanced board games for you. No! Not again. Your next destination is the path of the Dream Devils. Cross between the realms of shadow and light, and gather the black and white pieces therein. Only upon the completion of your collection will your path to yet a new game board become clear. Kevin, I know you got a lot you want to talk about, but let's save that until later, okay? But... Oh. After all, sounds like this contains the girl we've all been waiting for. Everything else can wait until she's out of the stone. Thanks, Kevin. Heh. Damn right. Thank goodness we found her. Yay! Here she comes. What just happened? Hey, Estelle. Oh, God. Oh, man. No. Yep, that's totally the first thing Estelle would say. Are you okay, Joshua? What was that light, anyway? Huh? Yeah, I'm not surprised you're feeling kind of bewildered right now. Not every day you find yourself in a situation like this. You can say that again. I've missed you, Estelle. Same here. You guys miss me. I've missed you. I'm feeling all emotional all of a sudden. There's so many faces I haven't seen in ages here. I'm not sure where to start. And if you have done a total 180 since I've last seen them too. I mean, wow, Olivier. You look all princely all of a sudden. When did you cut your hair, Shara? Is that a new outfit? It's so daring. I've taken quite a liking to it myself. I have to say I much prefer that old white coat. I feel much more at home in it than this. Everyone else is the same old, though. Well, sorry for not breaking the bank on some new getup for you to gawk at. These clothes are practically my work uniform at this point. It'd take a lot to get me to change them. Aw man, it's good to see you again. You don't look like you changed at all. You're still a total airhead from where I'm standing. Annalise, you're here too! And as for you, Josette, you quit calling me a damn airhead? In case you were raised in a barn, that's not a very nice way to greet someone. What? I was only telling the truth. Sounds like you're always a huge pain in the butt for poor Joshua. Okay, I'll give you sometimes, but always? Actually, you know what? Scratch that. It's none of your business. Wow, though, even the captain and major are here. It's lovely to see you too, Estelle. It's been quite some time. Man, this is the best reunion party ever. Don't forget about me, too. Kevin? I don't recognize the person with you, though. Hi. Hello. I'm Reus Argent, Squire of the Growlsritter. Kevin's told me quite a lot about you. He has, huh? It's nice to meet you. You really are a special girl, Estelle. Just having you here brightens up the room. You really think so? Hey, are you okay? You look a little pale. What? Gah! Oh. Sorry, Reus. Gonna have to take a rain check on our talk. Kevin handed the cube to Reus. What are you... I'll leave things to you for a while. Keep moving on. Kevin! Kevin? Is that because of that thing he did? What thing? What's going on? Kevin! Wake up! Kevin! That's one hell of a way to end a chapter. In case this is actually capturing my Steam overlay, yeah, this is brand new material for me at this point. I'm going in blind from here, sweethearts. But we're gonna keep going, just a little bit longer. I'm not cruel enough to end on a cliffhanger like this. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructor Cellnate? You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't. Nor have you even been drinking anything. I was saddened to hear the news about Rufina as well. But unfortunate accidents are a fact of life. Especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me. Excuse me? I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd even have time to feel pain before you were done, so... If that is your wish... In what world did you think I would happily oblige such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, You said you offered your soul to the goddess above, and your body and blood to her church here on Earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death? Much less a painless one? Don't make me laugh. Huh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you. But after seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Gralsritter, Kevin Graham. From this day on, you are to assume the position of 5th Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. What? I imagine you must have at least heard rumors that the position of 5th Dominion was vacant. Has been for several decades, too. Congratulations. It turns out the position was meant for you. How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the 5th Merkaba will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's traditional to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you would want sooner, rather than later. As you already know, mine is Carnelia, simple a name as it is. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving abilities were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it will be up to our new 5th Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence the Cardinal. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Oh man, it's so funny it hurts. I became a knight to protect Rufina, and then I ended up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I wish I could go back in time to tell myself when I signed up what was gonna happen, just to see my own face. So, what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Gralsritter's 1,000-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Well, no shit. No, I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling it on me today. I'm up for it. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. Oh, don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff. The kind you need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. Chapter 5. Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. Jesus Christ. Well, at least we get where Kevin's coming from. Kind of. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the wall everything happening here sounds. Not surprised. We're making progress in working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us were chosen based on some criteria, then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following 3. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and the Schwarzritter? 2. What is the cube, and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? And 3. What is Phantasma, and how did it come to exist?
That's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions too, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under those three in some way.
Why are there fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example.
Dividing everything up like that does make it a whole heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Oh, but wait. Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all this? You made it sound like the cause of it was him fighting some giant devil.
From what we can tell anyway. More specifically, the power he used to break the barriers surrounding us seems to have been what did it. The one that made the red symbol show up on his back.
I wonder what it was then.
I haven't got any idea about what it could have been either. It's possible it may be some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure.
Joshua? Do you think you know what it could have been?
I think I do. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma.
Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder?
Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Wiseman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin's is likely the same, save the control factor. However, I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua.
Rias? Say, how's Kevin doing?
His condition seems to have marginally improved, but what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be best for him to rest for a while longer.
That's a relief.
He sure knows how to give people a fright. Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Rias? Was my theory correct?
Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma.
However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, on which yours was likely based. A seal carved into a very person's soul, said to manifest only in the dominions of the Gral's Ritter.
What's a dominion?
I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The Dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Gral's Ritter. They are supposed to possess incredible power.
That is also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most would humanly think possible, as well as use high-level thaumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of other knights. As I'm sure you pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the 5th Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? It sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma implanted within him like Joshua did?
No. Ordinarily, stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because a stigma bearer to fill them has yet to appear. But they're always out there, whether their stigma has manifested or not.
That's so weird, don't you think?
So does that mean the stigma Joshua had? Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Wiseman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation for the Sacraments, which is the organization the Gral's Ritter answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the Dominions. We believe he then went on to using that material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society. I thought so. Well, I think I have a vague understanding of what these stigmas are now. I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk naturally come with the use of your stigma's power? Or is there something more to it?
Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, those whose sins are too great for them to ever walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? That's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it? That's what I believe is likely the case. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious. And I believe telling you all this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure... Wait, does that mean... If no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead until he wakes up again. Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in his service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure... I personally see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. What's wrong, Estelle? Well... So, Rias, I got a favor I want to ask, if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Is there any specific reason? Estelle? Well, it's just... I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And I mean, I am a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in your way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you accompanied me. Thanks! Sorry for up and deciding that on my own, Joshua. Sorry? For what? If that's what you want to do, you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do a good job backing Rias up. You know it. So, for this chapter, Rias and Estelle are locked into your party. Who haven't we used recently? I know Julia's, like, lagging behind in levels, so I guess I could bring her along.
Understood.
And we'll bring somebody else. Probably a guy. Joshua's been, star of the show for the last chapter. You know what?
Let's do it!
Yeah, let's bring Agate along. But, I think that will be all for this episode. I wanted to at least get through these, cutscenes and such before, calling it the end. So, yeah. Bit of a shorter episode, but, I mean, going along with our two-parter, that's more than 3 hours of streaming, so, good point to call it a day. I'd like to thank everyone on Twitch who showed up and chatted today. I really appreciate you coming to check it out. And for those of you on YouTube who are watching, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit gets this more popular. And with Trails of Cold Steel 3 on the horizon, getting people to know all about the series is, something I really want to do. Because this series is great, and more people should play it, and it should be more popular. In any case, thank you all for coming once again, and I will see you next time on Trails in the Sky the 3rd.